Do your abs feel distended after your workout or at the end of the day? Well, I've got 4 tips to help you improve this abdominal distension. We're gonna go about it from 2 different ways. 1 is improving endurance, and 2 is gonna be giving that distension somewhere to go, because we do have some natural give that happens. So we wanna make sure that all that natural give isn't going out to the front. For our first tip on improving endurance, I would like for you to join me in a seated position, semi-reclined, and we're gonna be thinking about gathering those lower abs. So I want you to find your pubic bone with your fingers, and then I want you to think about lifting or connecting that area between those 2 ASIS, so between the pelvis bones. So you're gonna lift, and then what I want you to do is make sure you're not overly contracting your upper abs, and you're gonna hold for me, hold those lower abs in for a count of 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can relax and release, with the ultimate goal of being able to repeat this at least 5 times. Now, warning signs to look for is pelvic floor tension. So if you end up getting any burning sensation in the front of your pelvic floor, that means you're doing too much and you're increasing pelvic floor tension. So you just need to relax for a few days, breathe down, and let that subside. But this is a great way to improve that abdominal lower ab endurance. Next, we're gonna work on abdominal endurance while addressing an anterior pelvic tilt, because when we go into that anterior tilt, it actually pooches our abs out in the front. And so what we wanna do is help find the proximal hamstrings while we're working on inhaling into our back, so giving that distension somewhere else to go, and then exhaling from our abs. So this can turn into an awesome abdominal endurance exercise, as well as a pelvis repositioner, which then gives that distension somewhere else to go as well. So for this, you're gonna think about dragging your feet up the wall. You're gonna think about inhaling into your back, exhaling from your abs, trying not to clench your glutes. You wanna think more about the hamstring drag and using your abs to help hold you up in this position. Aim for 5 to 6 breaths, and you can repeat it 2 to 3 times. Next, we want to move into just fully creating room for that distension to go into. So I want you to join me in a full squat, if this can be a comfortable position for your body. So you are going to find that balance point between the balls of your feet and your heels. You want to fully extend your arms, and you want to think about relaxing your neck and shoulders, but you want to get a nice stretch across your back. So you want to go far enough away to get that stretch. And then you're going to aim to inhale into your mid-back area, exhale, relax into it more. And then this is a great pelvis positioner, because when you stand up, you're probably going to notice already a big difference in your abdominal distension, because it helped reposition your pelvis, which then changed that length tension relationship in the front of your abs. Aim for doing 5 to 6 breaths, and you can repeat this 1 to 2 times. Lastly, we're going to do one more breathing exercise. So I want you to think about tipping over like a teapot, and you're going to place your hand on your side, and I want you to inhale into your hand, really thinking about getting that expansion into your thumb, getting that back expansion. So you're going to be using that inhale to create space in your sides and in your back. And so for this, you want to do 3 to 4, maybe as many as 5 to 6 breaths on each side. So teapot, each side over, inhale into that side, and maybe do a little bit more if you feel restricted on one side. And then you will probably notice an immediate difference as well with that abdominal distension.